So, can you tell us a little bit more about selling the hours and kind of your mentality and how that has inspired you? Because I think one of the things that's particularly interesting about the real estate business is you have such a wide swath of people who are selling hours, and then people who are working in a completely different world.
Yeah, yeah, very good point. And that's why I love the real estate side so much, by the way, as well. It's a new discovery for me. But on the selling hour side, young, I graduated mechanical engineering, but the last year you had to do specializations, and a lot of my peers were doing kind of specializations in line for a master's degree in something related to engineering. And all my specialization courses were around the business side of things. So I think I naturally had a really strong interest in business. And I read E-Myth back in the day, and it was like early 20s and I know late 20s. By then, I'd started my own consulting engineering company. But essentially, in the quadrant of rich dad, poor dad, I'd gone from an E to an S. I was now a self-employed engineer,
Yeah.
which is probably the worst quadrant, to be honest with you, in many ways. And reading the E-Myth kind of crystallized like, oh yeah, this is not a good business if you want to grow a business. It could be a good quadrant for all kinds of other reasons, but for what I wanted in my life, it wasn't the right quadrant. Not that the quadrant model comes from E-Myth, but E-Myth helped me kind of understand that idea. And then all of a sudden I realized the only way to make more money in this space was to charge more hours, more billable hours, which means you have to hire more people to charge more billable hours. And even then, at the end of the day, when you sell the business, it's not worth a lot of money. So all of that is like, I need to get out of here. And it took me a while. First of all, I had to sell my business. Then I did a 3-year journey for the acquirer. And I didn't have to. I just felt that was kind of needed just to do good on their purchase, even though it was a tiny purchase in retrospect. Yeah. So it was a 9-year journey, all said and done in that world.
A change of pace from the get rich quick gurus. Subscribe to the Real Finds podcast for in depth conversations with voices shaping the real estate world.